So I'm kind of sick, and that sucks, because, makes my voice sound weird. You probably hate my voice anyway. I don't know what to think of my voice. Tell me what to think of my voice in the comments. But, it's Halloween, so let's do this! A man named Chung has the nickname Courageous because his friends dare him to stay and sleep in spooky, scary places and take scary challenges. He finds out that his wife is having an affair with a rich man, and the rich man hires a shaman to raise the dead and kill Chung, so that it does not look as if he has done it. I'm the martial arts film freak, and I saw spooky encounters. It's also called Encounters of the Spooky Kind. That's another name for it. Spooky Encounters was released in 1980 and stars Sammo Hung. Sammo Hung also wrote and directed the film, and he did a good job, because his name is not Yu Song. Sorry, Yu Song, but those movies are bad. The film is actually quite spooky and scary at times, the opening of the film being that Chung is drunk and walking on this, pathway sidewalk thing. It's just kind of dark. You can't really see too much. And there's ghosts. There's ghosts having a conversation. An old ghost and a young ghost. An old ghost and a young ghost walk into a bar. That's not what happened. They're mad at each other. At least the old ghost is angry with the young ghost. He's a bit of a dick when they see Chung coming by and they say, he's mine. No, he's mine. Chung is walking when suddenly one ghost is choking him and the other ghost is gnawing at his leg, taking out a good chunk of it. This was actually kind of scary looking. Thank God it was only a dream, because it looked like it hurt, and the movie would have been very short. It was a little bit hard at times to figure out where the spooky was coming from, because at times there are actual scary demons. At one point, his friends dare him to do sort of like a Bloody Mary challenge, where you have to look into a mirror and do something weird. Where Bloody Mary, you say the bitch's name 5 times and suddenly the bitch appears. No, I don't do that. That is a spooky thing to do. But in this movie, he must peel an apple in one go, one full spiral, in front of a mirror. And if he can't do it, well, he should leave. He needs to get out because bad things will commence. And it turns out it was just a prank. His friends were just pranking him. And then one of them gets dragged off by a demon. And they don't mention it again. They don't. It's just bye. Sammo looks for him for a good second, and then they just never mention it again. They don't file a missing persons. Nothing happens. Why did this? Okay then. Fun to see though. Comedy. Other parts of the film, there are sort of real spooky demon kind of things. This shaman sort of makes a zombie, a corpse, do things, but I guess it wasn't really alive. It was being possessed, being controlled by voodoo. Chinese voodoo. Is there a term for Chinese voodoo? Chinese voodoo, I don't know. I tried to look it up, and I didn't really find anything. Sammo at one point, he encounters another shaman who knows exactly how to deal with this problem, and he teaches him. He teaches him what to do in certain situations if he needs to, and luckily those things are what's happening. These moments, they're very, very much filled with comedy. Lots of comedy. He's told at 2 a.m., sit on the roof. So at 2 a.m. he sits on the roof, and he starts to fall, and he's worried that the zombie's going to see him. And it's a bit funny, and a bit scary. That's a good-looking zombie corpse thingy. Later on, he's told, as soon as the coffin starts to rise, you throw eggs inside. And this added some comedy because the shaman that was raising the dead kept getting hit or something. I don't know what was happening, because magic and stuff, but that was nice. It was good to see. It was funny. Made me chuckle. At some points, it was a little bit confusing to figure out why certain things were happening. At one point, Sammo Hung is on the run from the law. His wife has faked her death and is saying everyone believes that Sammo Hung is the one who did it. Sammo Hung is the killer. He must be. He has blood on his hands because he was looking for her. And while on the run, he just, stumbles upon a corpse in a house in a shack. And he sleeps next to the corpse. He says, I'll sleep here for the night. Why would you do that? I don't know. There's also mice and, larva shit. That stuff bites, man. Get away. It's gross. But he sleeps there. And for some reason, this corpse starts mimicking him, starts doing everything he does. He gets up in the middle of the night to pee, and the corpse gets up and stands next to him and looks like it's peeing. But it's not peeing. It's a corpse. And he has fun with the corpse. The corpse is playing along until eventually the corpse is actually after him. And I'm like, why is this happening? Okay, this is a weird choice. I like it, but it was weird. Sammo Hung, of course, is amazing. All of the fight scenes are very, very good. He's a very funny man. And he's a very athletic man for his size. He always has been. It's kind of been his thing. I will talk about the fight scenes, of course. The fight scenes were good. The fight scenes were a very traditional style. This film was distributed by Golden Harvest, and Golden Harvest is almost like the Shaw Brothers. If you see a Shaw Brothers movie, you kind of know what to expect in terms of the fight scenes. Golden Harvest is sort of the same thing. Very traditional styles. Almost all of the Bruce Lee movies were under this. A lot of early Jackie Chan, Sammo, and Yuen Biao movies were under this. The fight scenes were choreographed by Yuen Biao. Good man. Of course, as I said, the fight scenes are very traditional. They have sort of an old look, kind of choppy, to where the choreography is a bit predictable. It was about 4 years before Yuen, Sammo, and Jackie Chan really evolved their style of martial arts and movies, in things like Police Story and Project A. And I'm not normally a huge fan of the slow, choppy, traditional style fight scenes, or the Shaw Brothers kind of thing. I'm not really a big fan. I like this. But also it was very much filled with comedy. Sammo Hung at one point is sort of under control of his teacher, who tries to teach him some voodoo stuff. And he's under control, and he starts doing monkey style. And he starts doing weird monkey noises. And it was funny. It was good. Sammo Hung is very good. There are many other people in this movie, of course. I don't recognize most of them. I recognized one guy. One. He was the sheriff. I don't know if it's a sheriff in this age. But yes, the sheriff. He is the general in Eastern Condor. And he's very good in Eastern Condor. So I saw him and was like, hey, that's that guy. I would also like to know when exactly this movie takes place. I'm not sure. I might have to look into that. Because, it looks like a late 1800s in China. I don't know how they were doing at that time. But the only reason I question it is because when Sammo Hung is being mimicked, being copied by the zombie creature thingy, he starts doing the YMCA. And I was confused. So the movie had the comedy, it had the spookies, it had the actions, the fights, which were very good. One I would say is probably my favorite was actually when Sammo Hung is on the run from the law. I enjoyed this one. He takes on a couple police. That was fun. That was a good one. He uses a bench, as many traditional older movies do. The bench thingy. Very nice. So add all of it up, the spookies, the funnies, the fighties. Sammo Hung directing and writing. He did a good job with the writing. The movie's very consistent. There are no, there's nothing I would point out and say, well, hold on, what about this thingy? And he's a fine director. He's directed plenty. He's directed Jackie and Yuen plenty of times. And he's even choreographed for them, as Yuen Biao choreographs for this. And Yuen Biao did a great job with the choreography. So what would I say? What would I give it? I sound British right now. I give it 4.1 spooky zombie creature voodoo thingies out of 5. That is good. This movie was exceptional. So yes, 4.1 spooky, creepy, zombie, ghost voodoo thingies. Very good. This movie's fun. As I keep saying, it has the fighties, has the spookies, has the funnies. Watch it. I recommend it. I watched mine in Cantonese. That's the copy I got. It's a Blu-ray, and that's kind of the only way I could watch it. I don't know if you have the dub. It might be nice, but I don't mind reading subtitles. It was a fun movie. Check it out. I recommend it. Now, if you just excuse me, I have to... Oh, no! I feel weird. I feel funny. Did something happen? I feel like I already reviewed the movie. Bit of a short one, though. That's okay. I liked it. I think 4.1 spooky, creepy ghost zombie dolls? Voodoo? Something about this sounds familiar. Out of 5. I don't feel good about things. Something's wrong right now. Thank you for watching. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Tell your friends about me. What's your favorite Halloween movie? What's your favorite scary movie? What's your favorite Halloween candy? I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching. Tell me what you think of this. Tell me what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you like the movie? Have you seen it? Okay.